me about your background a little bit for voters that are unfamiliar. Who are you?
Okay, I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney for over 50 years here in Genesee County. I've been involved in a bunch of different community events. A lot of my practice is municipal representation, representing townships, cities, um, where I'm the primary attorney, and other times where I'm filling in for other attorneys if they have a conflict or a special thing they'd like me to do. So I do that. And then different community activities. I've been involved with the CRIM for years as their attorney. Civil Air Patrol, Boy Scouts, helping out the Catholic community of Flint, doing some work for them. Um, yeah.
Why are you running for treasurer?
Well, it's a position that really should benefit the entire county. And much of what's going on in the county sometimes doesn't benefit the entire county. Most of the money in the county, as I understand, comes from the out-county area, and it just doesn't get redistributed out there. So being treasurer puts you in a position where you can help devote some of those funds to other areas of the county and have an input in something. And I'm not part of the in-group, if you will, but rather I'm just looking to help out people. And this is just an opportunity to do that.
What do you see as the most important part of this job?
Again, helping out the entire community of Genesee County, not just any small segment, but there's a lot of areas in the county that could use some extra attention. And that's something you can do because you're in the county government. You're there controlling, or in part, you don't have complete control, but you have part control over some of the finances and some of the allocations. And this gives you an opportunity to help the entire county and the people throughout the whole county.
What do you see as the biggest challenge associated with the office of the treasurer?
That would have to be not being part of the in crowd, if you will. There's been a historical method of everybody supporting the same thing, and I believe every government agency, every government board, every government body should have somebody saying, well, wait, what about? Not just everybody agreeing on everything. And so I don't want to disrupt anything, but I want to at least be able to say there's another view, there's other things to do, there's other things to look at here. And having spent all this time with government, I get to see a lot of these things, and it's just a good thing for any government body to have somebody questioning and looking at things in another way, not to disrupt it and not to ruin anything, but say, well, there's other things we need to look at, and I think that's really important.
There's no Republican running in not just this race, but in November either.
Right.
So for a voter that typically just kind of votes party line down the ballot, what differentiates you from your opponent?
Well, our backgrounds are very, very different. His background is and I don't know the gentleman very well at all, just in passing. But the big difference is he's been with the city of Flint in a union. My experience is much broader, without picking on anything. Much broader throughout the whole county, different government units, working with governmental units, elected officials, appointed officials, and so very different backgrounds, and I would assume that's going to affect the way we approach things.